Hello, how are we doing? Hopefully well. So, it's a crazy time at the moment, isn't it? The whole Taylor Hawkins thing, the Will Smith thing, the war. See where I put the war and all that? Shows where my mind's at. The the thing with the war is that there's always a war. There's always one. Syria's bombing people, and you don't see that anywhere on fucking BBC, do you? Or CNN or anything, right? So it's pick and choose what war you want to make some money off of, it seems like, and that's the one. Anywho, so it's a crazy time. But I've seemed to have refound a center in myself. What I mean by that is the now. Staying in the now for as long as I can at every moment. If I get caught up in something, try to get back to it as soon as I can. What is the now? Well, I'll give you it's the present moment. If you were to say now, your mind's going to stop for a second, and that's the now. Say now, 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 now. You're not going to be thinking. Your mind's going to be like, okay, what's going on right now? What's going on right now? That split second is the now. And that's all there is. Those spiritual gurus and the spiritual texts, like the biggest thing that anyone who's ever found peace and significantly, dramatically decreased their suffering in their life, that's what they try to tell you. What are you searching for? Whatever it is, this is it. This is it. Why does what you're searching for have to be in the future? Because you're going to be thinking about something else when it happens in the future. So you're not going to be now, even then, when it happens to you, if it happens to you. Or if you're stuck in the past from something that's happened and you're just thinking that it's going to happen again. You're never in the now then. You're never in the present moment, which is all there is. And let me tell you, when you feel it, like actually feel it, it's beautiful. And you don't want to let it go. You will. It'll slip, and that's fine. And you get it back. Because the mind is, especially if it's been untrained, it's going to be like wild horses. You got to rein them back in. Rein them back in. You got to always do it. This isn't something that you can just all of a sudden, hey, I felt the present moment and that's it for the rest of my life. No. You're going to be tested and tested. And it's up to you. So the moment that for me anyway, the moment I wake up now, I try and start my day off like that. Don't turn on my phone, don't look at my phone, don't look at anything, just what is it? This is it. This is it. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So how do you get there? All right, well, like I said to you, you can do the now thing where you just go now. And you'll catch glimpses of it, and then you try to hold it as long as you can. The other way is to say, this is it. Like you can ask yourself, what am I searching for? And then you can say, this is it. The mind will stop, and then you can look around where no matter where you are. I do it in elevators and I still get it, so it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter, and you'll find that peaceful, beautiful bliss, and you just hang on to that for as long as you can. And then for me, the door opens and I gotta go. Try and keep that whilst I'm dealing with kitchens and customers, and trying to have friendly conversations with people in the building and all that type of thing. And if you have your subconscious program already, when you're having conversations, that part of your personality is just going to stream through, and then you're going to leave the conversation and kind of look back on it and go, damn, I missed the now again. But that's what, I mean, from my understanding, that's what Buddhists do, right? Like they meditate, because that's what meditation is effectively just staying in the now, being in the present moment. That's the idea. There's the bliss there. What they do is they meditate all the time. They're always in the present moment, unless they're like in a market or if there's a visitor or something like that. Then they have to kind of, well, interact, so to speak, with the world around them. And then once they're done with the market, or once they're done with the person that they're having a time with, then they go back to meditating. And if there's an incident, let's say at the market or during that meeting with whoever, they leave it, or the idea is to leave that incident there. Don't take it with you. Learn from it. If it was you or if it was them, see, whatever. Just you leave it there though. Don't take it with you. Because during the nows, during this present moment, why, let's just say if you had pure water, why would you poison it? Because that's effectively what you're doing. You're poisoning the water. This is a beautiful, pure moment, and then all of a sudden you start thinking about, fuck them, or, oh God, why did I do that? Or, oh, okay, I gotta do this tomorrow. Okay, relax. The mind is there to use, of course it is, as a tool. Okay, I need to do this tomorrow, fair enough. Okay, well, yeah, do I have it? And if you want to go through your checklist of what you got to do tomorrow, make sure it's all done. And then once you've got that checklist all checked off, let it go. Come back to the now. It's beautiful, man. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully I taught you something. If you want a little meditation, I'll give you two. One is one that I do where I forget that I have a name, an age, and a gender. And then I just sit there with my eyes open and I just be. So I'm not Phil, I'm not 41 or 40, I'm not 41 yet, but I'm not 40, I'm not male. I just am. It's like as if you were born and no one told you anything. No one gave you a name, you didn't know about age, you didn't know about time, you didn't know about gender, you just were. And you can see that you are part of nature. You are one with it. It's beautiful. So that's one. Try that one. And if that one kind of doesn't work for you, then the other one's the 7 breath meditation. And the 7 breath meditation is where it's 2 weeks of closing your eyes for 5 to 10 minutes, and you just let the mind do its thing. Just let it go. Don't have any attachment to the thought. If you do, if you find yourself getting caught up in it, come back and just let it go again. Do that for 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks of where you try and focus on something, whether it be a candle, a pen. The goddamn pen is blue. Or anything. A picture, a triangle, it doesn't matter. Just focus on something. Do that for 2 weeks. And then the 2 weeks after that, you should be able to do 7 deep breaths without having one thought. And it's beautiful. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully that helps. Love you all very much. Talk to you soon.